good time. Yeah, you know we having good time. Good time. In the summer sunshine, yeah, we having good time. Good time. Yeah, good time. When you're feeling like the one, man, you got your work done. Now we having good times. Got the drinks in the glass. Got the trees on pass. Yeah, I'm talking good times. Ooh, know it move fast, but you know it ain't the last. Yeah, we having good time. Feeling like you're getting cash. Feeling like you're getting cash. Yeah, I'm talking good times.
Hey, everybody, yeah, we having good times. Hey, everybody, yeah, we having good times. Hey, good times. Man, I know y'all love that. I know y'all feeling that, man. I know y'all feeling that out there. I know y'all feeling it. I know y'all feeling it, man. You have to feel it. You can't not feel it. Yeah. Like when that song comes in, you can't just not feel that. If you don't feel like there's like the word good is coming out I don't know how many times. Maybe we should go through the song and find out how many times the word good comes out in that song. Because I mean just the word like happy or laughing, it all makes you feel good. It all, releases endorphins into your brain, and it's really more than just catchy. I'm just talking about the lyrics with it. Even though it's so catchy, it's very simple, but it leaves a great stain on people because of the way it feels and the way it makes you feel. So if you ain't feeling that, then I don't want to say you're a bad person. But I mean, just what do I say about you? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing on this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday night? Y'all gonna spend it with me tonight. I appreciate y'all because y'all don't have to. This is the good news. If you don't know what this is, it's a millennial show. Talk radio for everything millennial. I'm your host, Keith Good News. And of course, like always, I got my wonderful, wonderful producer, Misty Jax. Now you in there. My bad. I didn't even have you plugged in. I had you off.
Wow. Hi guys. Hi everybody.
Off.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. And of course we got a guest. This Monday night we always have a guest. Our guest is late. So I'm just gonna boo him for now.
Boo.
That's all you could do is boo a man. Who doesn't bring you your milk and cookies, Man. No, but honestly, he's late, but it's all good. We gonna go ahead and get the ball rolling, and we're gonna get started. When he gets here, it's gonna be a good time. Literally, it's gonna be a good time when he gets here. I mean, he's really a fun dude. I'm really excited about having him on the show. He's also my cousin, which is even better. So I was really looking forward to and I still am looking forward to hanging out with my family and letting Jackie into my mysterious life. You'll see I put this backwards. Yeah. But outside of that, we're going to have a good time tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to call in. The number here at the Good News Hotline is 323-900-0478. Once again, it is 323-900-0478. If you're listening through right now on the app, Jack, you already posted it?
Yes.
Oh, cool. If you're listening right now on the app, then feel free to chat with us. If you're listening, you can go in there, whatever you're doing, you can chat, you can chime in. You don't have to call. It makes it simple. So that way you can still watch TV or whatever you was doing. You can and still be a part of the show. So we make it easy on you. I didn't want to say that because I felt like somebody else got that. We make it easy. Listen, who is that? Who is that? Who is that, Kev? Who is that? That's somebody, right?
Yeah.
That is somebody though.
That's somebody.
Now we got to find out who that is, right? That's gonna drive us crazy.
We make it easy.
Yeah. So as I was saying it, I felt like I was about to sing the melody. That's what made me
like
slow
a
down.
Car dealership or something.
I think it is. I don't know. Maybe somebody can call in and tell me. They're like, I know exactly what it is. But we got 3 topics like always, and I'm excited for those 3 topics. But this is a Millennial Show. I just want to point out who we target, who our audience is, and everybody's able to listen. I don't care what age you are, but this is a Millennial Show, right? We have a Millennial Mob here, and we're talking about the people who was born approximately What? Approximately. Wow. Did y'all hear that came out? Kev is laughing at me. He laughing at because I like my lips stumbled. Like your lips ever stumbled on you? Like imagine if your lips were like running and they actually fell. That's what happened. That's literally what happened. Yeah, approximately. Yeah, approximately.
That look like.
You're right. It was so bad. My lips cross each other over. But anyways, any people that was born about 1980 to about 2000. That's what we usually talk about. But it's give or take a few years. So if you're in that age range, this is who we're talking about. So call in and speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. We got 3 topics, ladies and gentlemen. I really, really hope that y'all call in on this because especially right now, until our guest gets here, I need somebody to talk to. I'm gonna talk to Jack, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna talk to Jack. I'm gonna talk to Kev. I am. Hopefully, I'll talk to y'all out there listening. What you doing right now on Monday night, anyways? Huh? You wasn't doing nothing else? What was you doing before you decided I'm gonna listen to the good news? What was you doing before this? Huh? What were you doing? Where were you at? Some of y'all on the toilet, ain't y'all? I know it. Ooh, y'all nasty. Holding your phones on the toilet. How many people hold their phone on the toilet, man?
Oh my God.
Everybody. Anyways, we're gonna talk about Trump's travel. We're gonna talk about Trump's travel ban and how that's been affecting everybody. Everybody. So feelings who people directly are affected by it, and people who just feel some kind of way about what's happening. Also, going to talk about child sentencing because I read something about children getting tried as adults, and it seemed to be an ongoing argument. So I was like, hey, this is something to talk about. So I would like to hear everybody's opinion on what they think we should do as far as when children are underage people. I don't want to call them children, but those who are considered underage, under the age of 18, commit crimes. Also going to talk about sports, pros and cons. There's goods and bads about sports, right? We all love sports. Don't you love sports, Jackie?
I do.
Kev, you love sports,
Definitely.
right? Do you want to play sports?
Yeah.
I do. I want to play sports too. Like I desire to play.
Yeah.
Is it a good idea to play sports?
What you got?
That's what we faced with, Jackie. Is it a good idea to play sports?
I mean, yes.
Jackie
Yes.
loves sports. Jackie is softball fanatic.
I
If y'all
am.
didn't know,
I am.
No, softball fanatic.
I am.
Yeah,
I
she
love
is.
it. Every
She love it.
Wednesdays.
Like I want to play. She's so enthused about it. It makes me want to play. I'm like, damn, you get so much enjoyment out of it. If I can get this 10%, I'll be cool.
It is.
Yeah, no, I feel it. But we're gonna talk about that. So make sure y'all call in and talk to us, so we can get a conversation going on. Today's good news. Dun, 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 dun. I need to put something there. That'd be a good idea.
You gotta do like a little intro.
Yeah, I could put something for the good news, right, Jackie?
Yes.
Why you didn't think of that, Jackie?
I'm sorry. You're right.
Why you think of
I'm
that?
putting that down right
You
now
can put it down.
in my notes.
Yeah, right there. And we're gonna put something together. But today's good news is about Airbnb. What they got to do with the good news, especially after all the bad rap they got about their stuff.
Oh yeah.
But Airbnb offers free housing to refugees affected by the U.S. travel ban. The U.S. travel ban, and it's perfect because it's gonna lead right into our first topic. If you didn't know about it, here it is. This past week, Trump signed an executive order temporarily barring citizens of Iraq, Syria, Iran, Sudan, Libya, Somalia, and Yemen from entering the United States. Y'all, no one cares. No reaction from anybody. Is anybody on the other side like, huh? Is there a gasp on the other side?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I need a gas sound effect. Yeah, damn. Good job. Thanks, Jackie. Write that one down.
Writing that one down.
But opponents of the ban have staged protests and filed lawsuits arguing that the order is discriminatory and is unconstitutional. Airbnb is providing free housing to refugees and anyone else who needs it in the event they are denied the ability to board a U.S. bound flight and are not in your city or country of residence. Brian Chesky, the tech company's CEO, said in a tweet, "We have 3 million homes, so we can definitely find a place for people to stay." I think that's sweet. I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome of him. And he also states, open doors brings all of US together. Closing doors further divides us. Let's all find ways to connect people, not separate them. Not allowing countries or refugees into America is not right, and we must stand with those who are affected. I'm going to give that man a round of applause. Because for a few reasons. One, he's a part of the Millennial Mob.
Yes. Is he?
The owners of Air are the founders or creators of Airbnb are definitely in the millennial generation. I forgot exactly. I don't know how exactly old they are, but they're definitely a new age.
Okay.
Yeah, they because Airbnb's only been out for a minute, and their story is pretty interesting. If you ever knew their story of Airbnb, well, I hope people know that it's called a bed and breakfast. They were actually broke. They were really, really broke, and they needed a way to make some money. So they decided to let people come stay at their house, and they would feed them. They just like put an ad out, like, "Oh, anybody needs to stay here," and the air comes from Airbed. They were giving people air beds to sleep on. So the idea was we was gonna offer an air bed to somebody who's gonna offer them, and then we'll say, "All right, you can sleep on this air bed, and then we'll feed you, and you pay us so much money," and that's where the idea stemmed from.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why it's called Airbnb.
It's dope.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, always some history lessons around here.
Have you ever used them?
No, I've never used them. I continue to use hotels like normal people.
My
Yeah.
sister has used it a few times in the past. We actually almost put up our house on Airbnb during CrossFit because it was down the street from.
No,
our
I
house.
think it's awesome. Airbnb is incredibly convenient.
Yeah.
Incredibly convenient. It was innovative. It was necessary because hostels, people want to travel a lot more now,
Yeah.
especially as young adults. As millennials, we want to live now rather than later. Like the last generation thought about traveling when they got older. Yeah, I want to retire and travel. And we're like, no, we want to travel and retire. We're just a little bit backwards. We want to truly, truly enjoy our youth. Our generation is really, really infatuated with enjoying our youth,
Yeah.
the present, and I think that's great. I think there's not necessarily wrong for either generation, but that's just how so that's why we want to travel a lot more. We want to do things a little bit differently. But in Airbnb, it's the perfect timing for it. It's the perfect generation. I guarantee you, only millennials for the most part are using Airbnb.
Yeah. If you're hearing us Airbnb, feel free to go ahead and be one of our sponsors.
Yeah, come on, you can come on, drop a couple $100 off over here since y'all giving away
We
housing.
like you, Airbnb.
Yeah, come on holler at us. Just come on the show, honestly. That's all you got to do for me. I would appreciate it. Just come on the show. What's up, Trey, man? Appreciate you tuning in, by the way. That's the good news of the day. We're going to go ahead and get started on this because we already started on it. Trump's travel ban. Now, if you just now tuning in, Trump has a ban out against travelers, specifically citizens of other countries, and it's supposed to be for against refugees specifically. Correct? Mm-hmm. Citizens of Iraq, Syria, Iran, Sudan, Libya, Somalia, and Yemen, they can't come to the United States right now because Trump just signed a ban on it. Now, this is what makes it. I'm not really. At first, I was like, okay, I can understand. Like at first sight, when I just heard kind of name off the country, I said, okay, what is he doing? All right, what is he doing? And then when I realized that it was specifically directed at Muslims, I was like, wow, that is, whoo, that's pretty direct. That is. Now I gotta ask myself another question: Is that an act of racism in some people's eyes? It's an act of racism.
Yeah, to an
specifically,
extent. Mhm.
Right?
Yes.
Is it an act of racism? Is it an act of fear? Is it does it not matter? Would it not matter the race? Now, and what kind of racism is it? Is it like a racism to where they're, you know, like Hitler or or slavery, that type of racism? Is it a violent racism? That's I don't know. I'm kind of posing the question out there. Like, is that considered violent? And if it's not violent, then what is it? Is it just socially just messed up? And then I saw somebody post something that just it literally made me laugh. Somebody said they was talking about Trump's ban. It was like, you know, for the first time, like Americans know how black people have been feeling for a long time. And I just thought that was interesting. I thought that was interesting. Or they said, now everyone knows how it feels to be black because of our new president. I don't even know if I don't know if I necessarily take the move serious. I don't know if I can judge him off of that. I mean, it was his first order of action as president, and it was. I mean, it's pretty damn near immediate. It's not forever, however, right? It does expire after a certain amount of days. I forgot what was the days. You remember the days? You remember what they said?
No.
It may have been like 100 and something days. Either way, it's a long time. It's a long time. It's really a long time. But I don't know what to say about this whole move. I don't know what to call this. I don't know what to call it. I don't want to call it racism because it's easy for me to call it that. So I don't want to. I don't want to call it. I want to look at it differently if I can. Cause y'all know I'm trying to find a perspective here. And now let me ask you, what if he knows something that we don't know? Because then, does he know something that we don't know? Because then, what if it comes out like this was the best thing that America could have ever done?
Recreational 420 says it was 90 days.
It's 90 days? Okay. 90 days. That's a long time. That's 90 days. That's 3 months. That's 3 months. It's 3 months. But this is what I love the most about it is that people, the community, is coming together because of it.
Yeah.
There's a cause and effect for everything. There's an opposite. If something good happens, something bad happens. Something bad happens, something good happens. That's just the way it is. There's no why else would Airbnb be on in the good news? Why else would we talking about Airbnb? It took something like this to happen for them to show their sincerity. For our compassion for other people. A big corporation, a big company as such. Now who else is gonna come out and do something? I think that's beautiful. And maybe that's my perspective on it. And maybe this is where people start thinking I'm crazy at. Because I see beauty in darkness or whatever you want to call it. But there's always something that comes out of it. Look how concerned people are now. Look how concerned people are now.
Yeah, I will say it's definitely uniting a lot of us.
The people are becoming more united. I feel like the people have never been more together. Ever. And agreed on so much. The people.
Well, that we see that too because where we live, but I'm sure that there's other states that are more divided, and you're seeing it. You know, the division.
I would agree. I would say this. I believe that there's a lot. I believe that there's a lot. I do not think it's going to withstand through generational evolution. Nothing will withstand it. Nothing is going to withstand time, period. Everything will be forgotten and erased at one point or another. It may take way longer than other things. But the story everything gets watered down over time. Everything withers away. The story gets told differently. And it's not what it once was no more. But the interesting thing about it is that I look at every time Trump makes a move as such. I look at, okay, what is that? What is he doing now, and how is that going to affect everyone else negatively? But more importantly, how is that going to affect everyone positively? Every time Trump does something, there's like I see so much unity. I really do. I see so much more positive stuff going on. There's so much togetherness. I've never seen this. I mean, look, not throwing no shade at Obama, but we got more unity now than we did with Obama. Right now, I mean, I take it back one step. Well, I'll take it back a few steps. Like Flint, Michigan, that whole situation, and what they was going through, and what they still kind of going through. I feel like that's the first. I've never seen more celebrities. I've never seen more big corporations. I've never seen like a massive move like that to solve a problem. You know, other than like Hurricane Katrina and stuff like that. This is the first time we have a social tragedy. See, those are all like physical tragedies that bring people together, but now we have a true social tragedy.
Yeah.
A true social tragedy, and it's coming to the forefront. So I think socially, it's just bringing us all together. Keep on, Trump. Keep on changing things. Keep on changing things, because change is. I'm starting to think that it's a lot more beneficial than it is, and it's not because of what you're doing, but because of what it's making us do in response. So I'm kind of liking it. And Trey says the first time I ever seen so many millennials concerned with their future, which is sad because it took Trump to make them care. Huh? What you think about that? You think that millennials didn't care about their future, Jack, prior to Trump being in office as much?
I would disagree with that.
You would disagree?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell him why. Tell the man why you disagree.
I mean, I think millennials are definitely always thinking forward, and we actually have created so many organizations that help other people, like the hashtag lunchbag, and there's so many organizations out there that were created by millennials to help our society, our communities, and just bring awareness to things. And we're always doing protests, so I don't think so. I just think that now more people besides millennials are definitely coming together. With age, race, everything is coming together because we're all most of us are on the same page as far as how we feel about how we feel about Trump, pretty much.
Well, I would say I would kind of have to agree with Trey. And the thing I can't put myself in that category, but I'm thinking about majority
of millennials.
Yeah. And I'm not putting myself in that category. Well, actually, let me say this.
So you don't think millennials are like thinking of the future of our, I don't just like I said earlier. We are really living in the present, which I think is beautiful, because I think that other people should live in the now. The now is all that we have. The present time is all that we have. Right.
The future don't exist. We have now, and then we have whatever moment comes after that. But all we live is now. We don't live future. All we live is now. And I think as millennials, we've taken notice of that, and we've taken advantage of that. That's why I said earlier, we take advantage of our youth. Now we understand that we're young, so we can do things. Versus more or less wishing we would do things when we were younger. I'm kind of afraid to say that. I wish I would have done it when I was younger. I already kind of say it now. So I don't want to say any more of that. I really don't want to say, oh man, I wish I would have done that when I was 28.
Right.
Like what would I be saying? And what would I be doing? So in that aspect, I definitely think we take more advantage of the present. More than the thought of the future, like the generations before. But I will say I definitely think we have the future in mind for sure. Where we're going. But I think kind of what Trey said. I think Trump make people care about what happens not only to the future of them, but what happens to like kind of everybody. I would definitely say it made us less selfish.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I agree with
in
that.
that aspect, it made us less selfish. It made us look at other people's situations for sure. Wasn't nobody thinking about like what was really going down with the Muslims, like that, or even with the whole, what is it, the river or the water? I'm tripping in Dakota.
Oh yes.
When they were trying to run that pipeline
Yeah.
through their river, yeah, North Dakota, right? They like people came together for that,
Yeah.
but we wasn't thinking about that. We weren't thinking about them. They weren't on the map.
I also think
know?
it's because it's eventually gonna affect all of us differently, individually, and I think if we unite and stay united, whenever he attacks one of us, we'll be stronger together.
And I think that maybe that's what his job is,
Yeah.
if nothing else, is to open shit up. Open shit up.
High dot there. It says, in an odd sense, his hate has brought us together. Team
Yeah.
factor.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to see the opposite. I forgot what book was it I was reading. It was blowing my damn mind. What was it? It was the Conversations with God. When I was reading that, and it was always talking about you have to know the opposite to know what it is you are.
Right.
Like you have to know hate to know love.
That's
Like
right.
you have to know it, and once you start to not know it, then you start to not know what love is. So yeah, I guess we have to know. I mean, we have to be met with the extremes of both if you want the extreme. I guess there's more money, more problems, right? Want more money, you gotta have more problems. They just
Right.
come with it.
It comes with it.
Hey, well, I'll have to yin and yang, man.
Yeah.
Yin and yang. It always comes together. But ultimately, I think his presidency is going to be fantastic.
Why do you say that? You have to explain to these people who are seeing you for the first time and hearing
I
you.
think it's gonna be
and
fantastic.
explain to them why
I
you
think it's
think
gonna be-
Trump's presidency is going to be fantastic.
I don't think he's going to do a fantastic job.
Okay.
but I think his presidency is going to be it is about to be so entertaining to see how the world changes.
Yeah.
It's about to be the most entertaining 4 years of all time. So we got to take a quick commercial. Wait, what is it?
I was
Go
going to
ahead.
say, hi dot there says, yes, as a unit, we have to prepare ourselves for what the other party is ready to attack us with.
Wait, you got to say that one more time.
As a unit, we have to prepare ourselves for what the other party is ready to attack us with.
I guess so. I'm not really looking in terms of like war, fighting, or attack. That's just so brutal. Like, man, is it that serious? It could be that serious.
Right.
It could be.
Or maybe he means as far as other countries with the U.S. or maybe us against Trump. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
So let
I
us
don't
know. Hi there.
I know, but we got to take a quick commercial break, and we
Okay.
can come right back, and we can talk about it some more.
We'll be
We'll
right
be
back.
right back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the good news. If you don't know what this is, it's the Millennial Show. Now they can hear me. Well, now I'm back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I just talking to my cousin here, owner of Measy Media. Nice with the camera. Holla at him. He's helped us launch our YouTube series, which I'm really stoked about. I was talking to him earlier about how excited I am about YouTube. I was somebody sent me something on like YouTube University, and I started just learning myself a little bit. Let me see what this is all about. Yeah, it's right. I was like, what is this? And I learned a few things, and it really kind of got me excited about YouTube and about what's really possible and what you're really capable of accomplishing with YouTube. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna give that man a round of applause because he working hard. And he's really the eye behind this all. So I mean, he bring the lights. He put it together. Y'all don't even know. If y'all ever come here, y'all see it's like a production in here. It's like we shooting a movie. That's Jackie's still figuring out ways to dodge the camera. Though I don't get how she doing it. She's still finding ways to dodge the damn camera. We gonna get her though. Don't worry. But we gonna do something a little bit different today when we come back. Usually we come back, we jump straight into option number 2. But today, we're going to jump into, option number 2. Jackie, you put Jackie's jokes today? I'm sorry, I'm reading the script right now. I'm reading it.
It's because you changed it up when I was driving, so I didn't get a chance to fix it on the script.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. See? As long as I'm not going crazy.
No, you're not.
As long as I'm
Not
not
yet.
going crazy. We're going to talk about the random facts today. Oh, Jackie got. Go ahead, Jackie. Jackie got them.
I got them.
You
No,
got-
you got to scroll all the way.
I got to
You
scroll
got
all.
'em.
I have them.
Oh, they're not there.
No.
Oh,
I got
snap.
I got the wrong one. So all right, guess what we not gonna do? We're not gonna talk about the random facts. I'll bring them up in a minute, but we can start talking about this child sentencing that I want to talk about. Kevin's laughing at me. You know,
He's laughing at us.
you
What
know
did we
what's
do?
funny? You know what's funny about when you live? You gotta keep going.
Yeah.
There's no, what I'm supposed to do. What do you do at this point? Like, what do you? You know, like this is hard work, people. Like I gotta figure out how to entertain y'all and shit. Like I gotta figure that out, right? I gotta figure out how to keep y'all listening. I gotta figure out what to say, and without saying or hey, well, shit, you know. You know, I gotta figure out ways to do this, man. This is really like an art. It's like karate, man.
I have them if you want.
Oh yeah, we got them. Yeah, I'm just clowning. Y'all gonna hurt Jackie feelings, man.
Okay, let me explain to them why. So I'm driving home from work, and that's when you said we're gonna switch it up, which I'm always on board, but I didn't get a chance.
Yeah.
I like the lightning bolt.
Yeah, I figured it's good for your sob story.
I hate you. Anyways, today's random facts of the day. All right, here we go. There are 18.6 million vacant homes in America, and there are 3.1 million homeless people. So sad.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Run that back one more time, please.
There are 18.6 million vacant homes in America, and there are 3.1 million homeless people. So it's pretty much kind of insinuating that we can put some of those homeless in some of those vacant homes.
Wow. Okay.
4 out of 5 people over the age of 100 are women. That's a good sign.
Wait. Run that back again. I gotta make sure I hear it right.
Okay. 4 out of 5 people over the age of 100 are women.
Okay.
Okay.
I can believe that.
All right, good. By law, a pregnant woman can pee anywhere she wants to in Britain, even if she chooses in a police officer's helmet.
Wait, what? In Britain?
Pregnant women.
Shout out Britain then.
Pregnant women can pee anywhere.
I see, and they been on R. Kelly, man. You good with my book.
Okay. Russia didn't consider beer to be alcohol until 2011. It was previously classified as a soft drink.
What?
Yeah, Russia.
Let's go to Russia,
y'all.
even though they did a
They ain't
shady.
playing. We drunk out here. That's why we don't care.
Honey is the only food that included all the substance necessary to sustain life, including enzymes, minerals, water, and vitamins.
Wow.
What? If you don't know,
So I
honey.
always thought about honey. Is that like bee spit? Like what is that actually?
Bee spit?
Like just think about it. Like did I just ruin honey for all
Kevin
y'all?
is cracking up at you.
Like
No.
like, right? What is it? Like what else
It
do they
is
do?
not.
They put it in their mouth, or is it snot? Is it bee snot?
It doesn't come from their nose or their mouth. It comes from the
What? It comes from what, Jackie?
their isn't it their stinger?
I don't know. See, no
Okay.
one knows.
Well-
Every little thing I've seen they've been doing it with their mouth. They've been putting honey together with their mouth.
Oh, then I don't know.
Honey actually
Like what is honey?
like to a bee.
Yeah, what is honey to a bee? Oh my god, this is grossing me out. This is gonna think about that, Jackie. When you put a big glob of honey on something too, like a big old I'm gonna put honey in my tea. Ooh, and it's like bee throw up.
Stop. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into it.
What if it's like bee? What if it's like a bee regurgitating? Like what if that's the actual image of creating honey?
Stop.
That's the
Why do you
actual
have to go
process.
there?
Like they out
Yeah.
there just hawking it up. Ooh.
Then it tastes real good.
All right. but if it was something that disgusting with that, like, would you stop eating honey?
No, because I mean, think of milk. It's the same thing.
Well, I don't fool with milk though.
Well,
What do you
most
fool with milk?
a lot of things are in milk that you probably use. No.
No. Oh yeah, milk. Yeah, I'm just not finna just drink no milk.
Oh, okay. Because I'm
Yeah.
like they use it in cake.
No, I
and
know. I'm just not
pastries
just.
and-
Yeah, I'm just not finna just let me get a glass of milk.
Well, it's the same thing if you think about it.
No,
It is.
I know.
It comes out of the cow.
I know, but
And
there's
put
certain
the
things I can't
boob,
get
like-
away. Like I like
You're
butter.
squeezing it. I don't know.
But no, Jackie. y'all didn't see the hand gesture she had. She's literally like,
How do you get milk out of a cow? That's what I did.
no, Jackie. What's the next random fact?
The last random fact of the day is right-handed people live on average 9 years longer than left-handed people do.
Hey, shout out to people with right hands.
Yes, we got 9 lives on them. 9 years.
Is that real?
Yeah, these are the random facts of the day.
And I always thought how bad it may be to be left-handed. Like, it's so inconvenient. Like, shit is not for you. It's like,
It's difficult, yeah.
what is that called if you're like discriminatory against somebody because they're like
Prejudice?
left-handed?
Or
Like what ism is that?
Ambid.
Is that what it is? Dexterity? Is that what it is? Dexterityism? I don't know.
I don't know.
But I wonder if that actually, you think that actually happens? No. I feel like somewhere. In sports, in sports, yeah. If you're left-handed, you're considered like a charm, which is actually, and it makes people right-handed feel really bad. Child sentencing. Kids go to jail, right? Should they go to jail, Jackie? When they do bad stuff, should they go to jail?
it depends, I guess. But
Well, everything depends. But if they commit,
not like regular jail. There should be different types of.
Well, they got juvenile.
Okay. What's the difference between that besides the people inside?
The age group.
The age, that's it. What's the difference besides that?
I don't know. I've never been to jail, Jackie. You see me? I'm 5'9". I ain't going to jail.
I'm not going to jail either.
I couldn't imagine. No conjugal visits. So I gotta. If I'm about to go jail, I gotta get married that day.
I think if it's like a boot camp in a way, remember Jerry Springer used to have those boot camps for kids that were acting up?
Oh well, yeah, they do have the boot camp.
That I think some kids need because their parents obviously couldn't handle it.
But where do you go when that doesn't work?
I mean, what do you mean as far as jail? If you did something bad?
Well, see, because going to a boot camp, you go there instead of jail. It's like an alternative.
Right.
So it's like, okay, if you mess up here, then you're going to go to jail.
But I mean, also in the boot camp, there should be some type of therapy and go deep within the source of where this comes from. Like, why are you acting out?
Well, there are homes. Actually, I have quite a few of my frat brothers work at like a home for or like a camp for kids who don't necessarily go to jail. They come here and it's like a camp. But it's not like crazy boot camp though. They not like.
Well, what do they do at those homes?
They just they have a counseling meeting. They got a bunch of little like group therapies. They go to school.
Good.
They go to school. Everything. So, but
is it all
all boys?
All boys. I wonder if they have one for all girls, but I'm sure.
Sure they do.
That's good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Instead of jail, that's good.
But what about when that doesn't work?
Well, they definitely need to be given chances, like 1, 2, like the whole 3 strikes.
What about then
about you go to jail?
Strike? Okay, so you think it just needs to be more elongated?
Yeah, for kids.
So if I'm 17, I commit murder.
Okay, well you're not a kid anymore. That's
yes, I am. I mean, you got to draw the line somewhere. Okay, then then are you saying that we should move the line back? The line is 18.
Oh, for adults, yeah.
Big period. The line is 18. That's when you cross over from.
Then maybe you should have less chances between the age of like 15 to 17 or 16.
So you can't have a buffer. You said you're trying to have a buffer with shit. You can't have a buffer. You got to draw the line somewhere,
I think because
Jackie.
your mindsets are different at those age groups. I mean, but yeah, you know what? I would still say, you're 17 and you committed murder.
Yeah, I'm 17. I just turned 17 2 weeks ago. I shot somebody.
Maybe, yes, go to jail, but your time shouldn't. Oh, man, this is so hard because for those people, I can't even. For the families that were the victim's family. Like, it's hard to be that person.
Should I get tried as an adult at 17?
Gosh.
That's the question.
That's a tough question.
I killed somebody. Murder.
Yeah, Kevin's asking what you did.
Murder.
Not a murder. It was a first degree murder.
I shot somebody.
Damn, what's so sad? Yeah.
I shot someone.
What you think, Kevin?
Should they be able to try you as an adult at 17?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
I think so.
What about
Kevin said yes.
Ken said at 17 you should be tried as an adult.
I have a soft spot for kids and old people.
You have a soft spot for people.
I do actually.
Period. It don't matter who it is.
I
It
do.
don't matter.
But,
But
yeah,
I mean,
don't
at some
know.
point, you got to draw the line. But
do.
okay, so what about 16, Kev?
16, I might let you live for 16.
16?
I'm gonna let
Say
you
it
live.
again.
At
16, I might not hang you.
16, you wouldn't hang me. But at
16,
17, I'm getting the full throttle.
Yeah.
I'm getting what I deserve. At 16, you're gonna let me slide.
Oh boy, you barely slid.
I'm just-
It's hard.
Oh, you
It's hard.
just made it.
at
but
16,
You
okay.
just made it at 16, but 17,
It just sound bad.
you just didn't make it.
Yeah, okay. So for you 17 is a cutoff basically. I mean 7 years or 16 should I say? After 16,
After 16,
16 and under, you good. No, you good. But 17 after okay. I was thinking about that earlier.
Okay, let's hear you. Let's hear
I
your
was
answer.
thinking about that earlier, and
What is-
I had said 6. I felt like at 16 is really the deciding point if you should be tried as an adult or not, based on the crime. Certain crimes, I feel like heinous crimes, I feel like should definitely be tried as an adult. I feel like it was an adult act. If it's an adult act, I feel like at that point, at the age of 16, I feel like, yeah, that's it. 15, I'll let you slide, though.
At 15, you'll let me slide if I committed murder. Is that what you're saying?
At 15, no, I'm not going to let you slide, but I'm not going to just chop your head off. Like, I'm not just going to give you the whole guillotine. I'm not going to give you the death. I wouldn't give nobody a death penalty because I feel like no one's the same person. If you give somebody 20 years, no one's going to be the same person after 20 years. They get out of jail. I have high doubts that somebody after 20 years of being in jail is going to do a similar. And if they are, they would have proven it in jail already after 20 years
What if
and got more time.
What if like that crime is something that you can't commit?
But well, I mean, I'm willing to.
Years.
That's just. I've been plotting for 20 years in jail. When I got out, I was gonna get you back. It could be. And based on the crime, it could be more than 20 years. But life is just. I feel like, look, man, let him out when he's 80. Let the man out when he's 85. Let the man. I feel like there should be a max.
The man out when he's 85.
Let the man out when he's 85. I feel like there should be some type of. He's done.
Cook him and butter.
Cook him. Come on, if he survives that long, I mean, let the man out. What is he gonna do, man? What is he gonna do? Come on.
Yeah.
Havoc on some-
What is he gonna do? Is he gonna wreak havoc on somebody, or is he gonna try to?
Probably on some old lady.
Wow.
Oh, Kevin's just savage. He's
Kevin's
just gonna-
crazy.
Grandma jacket.
Man.
Oh, maybe so, but I guess it just depends on the crime. I guess you're right. Oh shit, man, I don't know.
Ray the Raker says, served as a juror, man took plea deal for vehicular manslaughter, 25 years at age 30.
Vehicular manslaughter, 25 years. Was he drunk?
I don't know.
Ooh, see, I don't know if I get somebody 25 years for manslaughter.
I don't know. But
Manslaughter is like, oh, you didn't like set out to go kill nobody. It was like
he said yes.
Oh, he was drunk.
he was drunk. Even
Shout out Isaac. He said, so Ray, you're saying that he was drunk? Is that what you asked?
I'm asking, yeah, was the guy drunk that
3-time DUI.
all right, he gotta get 25. Yeah, he gotta get 25. He's just irresponsible. It's not that you're violent, you're just irresponsible, man. It's costing people their lives. Your irresponsibility is costing lives. So therefore we have to put you in
Yeah.
jail. After for that,
Years for
yeah,
sure.
25. Yeah, you can get that. But I'll probably, do you 50% of the time, parole you. Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna give you parole. You can't drive.
Somebody's kid.
Bro, you can't drive. You're not driving ever again, probably. You might not ever drive again, but I'll make you do your time. No, you're definitely not driving.
Because no matter how much time you do, it's
No, it's not gonna happen. You're
Shout
not
out
gonna
to
drive.
Isaac
Yeah, I
_swerve.
appreciate that. But interesting enough, I also found out. Did you how long? Well, I'm trying to figure out how to ask this question.
Uh-oh.
Trying to figure out how to ask this question.
What question?
Do you know what the term of a Supreme Court justice is? How long the term is?
Oh, no.
Like how long they're determined before it's up, if they have
Does
to give up their
anybody know
seat?
that?
Isn't it like appointed?
That's, you said what?
Isn't it like appointed?
But how long their term is? Like, presidents have terms,
It's like until it's changed.
senators have
Well, Ray the Raker says lifetime. but
lifetime
until they retire or die.
to retire or die.
Thanks, Ray.
They have a lifetime job. I just thought that was crazy. It's like, yo, whoa, hold up.
Yeah,
Like,
that's kind of crazy.
that's the same type of thinking for a long time. Until this person dies?
That's why racism still exists institutionally.
Yeah. Right now there's one African American on the Supreme Court justice, and there's one Hispanic woman on the Supreme Court justice.
Is the African American female or a male?
It's a male, African American male, Hispanic female. Her name is like Samoyoto or something.
Oh,
like
that's
that.
right.
Yeah. Shout out to Barack for that one. Yeah, he dropped that one. He appointed her. Yeah, Barack dropped that one in the bucket. See, Barack did do some things. He was on the low. He was just kind of just, he was still a slime bag like all of them, all other presidents.
Politician.
Yeah, he's a politician. That was it. He was just, but he did what he
Clarence
did.
Thomas is the other African American.
Yeah, I think he's the second one ever too.
Thanks, Ray. Ray's giving us all the info right now.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Trey said murder's on a high scale versus like shoplifting. He said for murder, no way, Kev. He said booking them. But if it's a heinous murder, children. So let me say if you just got a bad child.
If I have a bad child,
If you got a bad child, and they thieving,
happening.
they stealing. It's not happening.
I don't know.
You don't
I
know.
can predict the future. I'm not having no bad kids.
You don't know. What should dude like?
Why you laugh at me? Because I see how I'm with my nieces.
You're not having no bad kids.
No.
I think Jackie is gonna be bad. I think Jackie is gonna be bad. No, I don't think you're gonna have bad kids.
They're gonna listen. They're gonna respect, and they're gonna be able to.
Yeah, you
speak up.
Mexican. Yeah.
What?
Like, what's gonna happen if they don't respect?
They're gonna get a butt whooping.
But what's that?
Why you laughing at me? Don't laugh at me.
Jackie said she can whoop her kids.
Yes, I spank my nieces if they don't behave.
No, I feel it. No, I understand.
But I try not to hit. That's like my last resort.
Where's it?
Communication, I
Where's
talk to
the
them.
where's the proper place to rear a child?
Open
Jackie?
hand. You
Uh-huh.
can't do a closed fist.
Across the face?
Because we work at schools. Well, I used to.
Oh,
we
yeah.
know.
Open hand across the face, across the front of the lips. Is that what you're gonna say, Jackie?
I hate you.
Huh? Now, is the back of the hand okay?
Oof. I don't think you can.
I feel like back in the day, people got back slaps.
Man, I got hit with anything that was nearby my mom.
But I never want I feel like the back hand always hurt.
Yeah, that's like knuckles first.
I know, but people really slap somebody with the back of their hand. Like, is that okay?
Well, because I think that's a lot more power if you do it this way.
Is it
than you
more
do
power?
that way? I
Is
think
it more
so.
oh, probably, but you get bigger.
You get a bigger. Just
go-
try it. You get like a.
Oh no.
Then-
Well, I mean, it depends on what you're doing when you're going to the gym. But I know, but I know regularly speaking, somebody can come with that haymaker from man. Matter of fact, speaking of this is off topic, but so what? Have you ever seen that like whole like competition on who can slap each other hardest on YouTube? They used to have that. Oh
What?
my! Check out the slap competitions. Are you serious?
How old is that? Like.
Oh,
when did that happen?
sweet. Y'all have to look this up. It is some of the funniest. If y'all want some just pure entertainment, just go and watch that. Pull up
I
slap
can't watch
competition.
stuff like that.
No, it was like a real thing. Like people was coming from different states.
See who got the hardest shit. Like,
No, to like compete. It was, bro. It was a real thing. It was like a real like. It went to like almost like a Super Bowl thing. Like yeah, it was competitive slap sport.
Wow.
Competitive slap off. Yeah. Oh, Trey said it's called Slap Fest. Yeah, that's right.
It's an actual thing.
No,
Trey?
Slap Fest is a real thing.
What?
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, that's right. Trey, thanks. It started on a radio show. It started on the radio. They would have people come down to the studio and slap each other, and then somebody quits. Like that was it. As hard as you can, and and the funny thing, it was a lot of women.
Was there a prize?
It was a lot of it was for like some money. It was for some money, and then they were like,
Across the face or or is it like?
But pull it, look, man. Pull it up on a
Keith, would you do it for some money?
No, I'm not. I'll probably slap the shit out of
$10,000.
Ooh, compete?
Compete.
Advanced, that mean you got,
How many people I gotta slap?
no, it's like
How many people? How
Well,
many?
like let's say every level you pass, you get 1,000, but the prize, like grand.
I give it a shot
It's
for.
a
I
10,000.
give at least one shot for 1,000.
But if you lose, you get nothing.
Ooh.
Would you do it? Would you do it? That's what
I
I want
don't
to
know, Jackie. You asking some hard questions. That's a tough one right there.
So it's $1,000 a round to get slapped, and then if you win, if you lose, it's nothing. Would you do it?
Oh man,
because it's like you got.
Trey, what you think, man? Would you do it?
Well, you got to tap out. I think that's how it goes, right?
Yeah, I
you
think
have
yeah,
to
you tap out. I know. You know what? I think if you don't, I think the crowd like either. I forgot. I got to see it again. But I know some people did was like, no, I'm through, because some people got woozy. So and then you'd be surprised. It'd be like not the biggest people that got the slaps. It'd be like the people who just got the technique, man. The technique is vicious.
Go for the gold catering says got to get to at least 5
Yeah.
rounds.
Yeah, is it 5 rounds?
I don't know. That's what they said.
Oh man, I can't do 5 rounds. I just can't get
Imagine
slapped.
just slapping each other for
No,
5 rounds.
pull it up. I'm telling you, it's
Would you do that?
it's hilarious.
For money.
It's hilarious. Would you come to the good news? And we can put a slap
Come
fest.
here.
We can put a slap fest right in front, and we can see Cam gonna film it,
We gonna
and we
film
gonna
him.
have a slap fest. No, don't come down
wants to
here.
come down to the good
Don't you come down here and slap nobody, because I'm not gonna have a good show. I am going to be laughing, and I'm gonna feel really terrible. I feel like a bad person for putting that on.
We do not promote
I'm gonna say,
violence
Jackie,
here.
why would you allow me to convince myself that this was all right? How dare you?
No,
See,
no.
Jack just be down to try stuff, whatever I'm trying to do. I don't know. But I know we got to take a break. It's about that time. We're going to take a quick commercial
All right,
break,
we're gonna
ladies
take a
and
break.
gentlemen.
We'll be back.
Right back. Don't slap yourself, okay? We just playing. But do check it out on YouTube, because it is pure entertainment. Somebody going to go right now and do it.
We'll be back.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the good news. It's a Millennial Show. Oh my gosh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. They're here watching Slapfest.
Shout out to Trey who sent me the
I
video.
told y'all, shout out Trey. Just sending Jackie the video. I told y'all it was funny. I don't be just saying stuff. I mean, I do be just saying stuff sometimes. But like I told y'all, 40% of the shit I say be accurate. And it's gonna change your life like it just did. Y'all couldn't believe.
No.
Kevin Jackie sitting in here now. And as soon as the show is over, Kev about to watch it right now. He wants more. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there is more, Kevin. There's a lot more. There's plenty slaps going on. Hot 97. Check it out. Trey pulled that up. Trey sent that to you, Jackie. Oh
he
my
sent
God.
it to me right now.
Trey, I appreciate you, Trey. That is so funny, man. But let me get back to what we was talking about, because I'm over here crying. I had tears coming out of my eyes.
You almost spit that Gatorade
I
out.
almost spit the Gatorade out of my mouth. It was so funny. Because I can't believe people actually do that. It's too funny.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. But Jackie, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's time for Jackie Jokes. Now, Jackie.
Hey.
Now, Jackie.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm always
I'm
ready. You know that.
Are y'all ready? Call in, let us know. If y'all are, if not, it don't matter, because it's time for Jackie's Jokes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for Mysterious Jax to find out if she's funny or if she's not so funny. It's time for Jackie's Jokes.
Hey. All right, everybody. So tonight's joke, actually, just so people know, so I'm not stealing. I look on the website for the corniest, cheesiest jokes out there. And today's joke is brought to you by The Laugh Factory, because I like that. All right, here we go. Keith,
Yeah.
what kind of car does Jesus drive?
What kind of car does Jesus drive?
Or Kev, what kind of car does Jesus drive?
I feel like if I think about it, I can get it. So that's why I just want to.
Time is up. What's your answer?
I want to say like a RAV4. I don't know why. Maybe a RAV4. What you got, Kev? What you got? What you guessing?
I really don't even have one.
You don't have one?
Like, that's just.
I was thinking of one with an arc, maybe.
I was thinking something like Arc too.
But it's what is it, Jackie?
Guys, it's so easy. Come on. What
What
kind
is
of
it,
car
Jack?
does Jesus drive?
I don't know.
He drives a Chrysler.
All right.
All right, Boomy. They both did not like it. No,
I
Boomy.
get
No, do the boo.
No,
he didn't
you
like
what?
I get it. It can name a Chrysler.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I gave you a round of applause. I gave you.
I appreciate it. I'm telling you, I find the
Was
most
it-
corniest Jesus jokes out there.
Wait, because Chrysler don't even got a T in it, do it?
No, but that's why you put
Jackie,
a
I'm
Chrysler.
booing you.
No, I put Chrysler.
Yeah, you getting booed, Jackie. I'm sorry. Now I'm just thinking about it right now. Like, hold up.
It's okay.
Hold up.
It's okay. I'm not a comedian. I'm okay with that.
Hold up. I don't know about that one. But I appreciate you.
Yeah, no, anytime.
You keep coming with
I'm
it.
gonna keep coming with them.
You don't stop. You don't stop. You don't stop. She's consistent, ladies and gentlemen.
I am consistently bad.
All right. Our third topic of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. It is sports. Super Bowl is coming up.
Whoop, whoop.
You gonna watch Super Bowl, Jackie?
Always, every year.
Okay. Are you gonna? Is your brother making them ribs?
I'm gonna ask him to, because Super Bowl we always celebrate it for my birthday as well.
Is he making the ribs on your birthday?
Not on my actual birthday.
Kev, she told me her brother had the best ribs. He
My
said-
brother-in-law.
Our brother-in-law.
Yes.
So your brother. But she said you don't need no teeth.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is do you need teeth?
She said you don't need no teeth.
It slides right off the bone.
You can't. We didn't have some ribs, boy.
Had some of them things. Some of them toothless special.
Some of them Burts.
Where did you guys try it?
I'm
not saying he has the best ribs out there,
Hold
but
on now,
he
Jackie.
makes
Don't
some
you
really good
renege now. Don't you? Hold on now.
no, shout out to my brother-in-law Corey. You make some bomb ribs, and I wasn't a fan of ribs before.
Is his ribs like spicy or
He makes
sweet?
different levels because some of like myself, I don't like spicy, so he'll do like a few non-spicy, but most of them are spicy.
Do you need sauce?
No,
Does he put sauce on the ribs?
yes, he does. But he has extra sauce in case you want more.
Does he make his own sauce?
Yes.
Damn. They might be good. Anybody who make their own sauce, you take them serious.
Yeah, he makes his own sauce.
Like, okay. See, everybody said they make ribs bomb. Okay, I believe that you can put some fire on them and they come out. I believe you can do that. Cook them long enough, they're going to be good. They're ribs. Put some salt and pepper on them things, and you throw some barbecue sauce on it. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, or maybe some.
Is Woody's good? Do you guys like Woody's?
Yes, I love Woody's.
Nice.
I love Woody's barbecue. But yeah, I'm talking about barbecue. I forgot the hell I was in a whole different world, y'all.
His mouth is watering, everybody.
Yeah, look, we talking about the Super Bowl. We talking about sports. We talking about the pros and cons. I love football my whole life. Kev knows I love football.
Who's your team?
My team is the Carolina Panthers.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing terrible this season. They did terrible this season.
It's so random.
It's so random.
Do you have family out there?
No. Here's the story, ladies and gentlemen, for those who would like to know. LA didn't have a team. During my generation, LA didn't have a team. So when I looked at the team, Panthers was a new team, and they had all the people from LA on their team. They had like a bunch of USC players, some players from UCLA, some people that's just from LA period, like Steve Smith. I really liked him. Kerry Colbert. They had they had like 5-6 starters that was from LA. So I was like, okay, I'll rock with them. And then since then I just kind of kept rolling. But whatever the case.
So it was
may
the
be.
players that brought you on.
Yeah, it was the players. Yeah,
Okay,
it was
I
the
can
players
respect
that
that.
was there. So, But whatever the case, it's coming up. I love sports my whole life. I love football. Kevin loved basketball. And we both got hurt.
Oh, you guys
Injured.
actually played those sports?
Oh, yeah, we played those sports.
Oh.
I played those sports.
What position did you play?
I played all over the place. Running back, played defense, throughout my whole life. I played when did I start? Maybe 8. I started playing football. Yeah, so.
And you only played football?
No, I played football and baseball.
You
I
were
played
a baseball player.
for a while, yeah.
All right.
Till like my junior year of high school, maybe. So I stopped playing baseball.
Okay.
But ultimately, did you play softball in high school?
Since I was 5 years old.
You've been playing softball.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any like residual effects from that?
Yes.
What specifically for softball has caused you pain, Jackie? Tell us what they've done to you.
My knees. I was a catcher for a few years, but I mostly played infield, like third base, shortstop, and second base, and then catcher. Those were my positions for a while. Knee injuries from sliding. So I slid into second base, and I was a really good slider, and I knew that I was sliding. I was gonna do a flat slide. They overthrew it to center field, so I tried to change it up to a pop-up slide, but I did it too late. A pop-up slide is when you slide and jump up real quick.
Right.
So that's what I was trying to do, but I did it too late. That when I got too close to the base, my ankle like snapped. So, and that was when I was like 15. I was in All Stars, Little League, travel ball. I loved it. Like I was really good. And yeah, that was that one. And then once I crashed with the catcher, same thing. She was a good catcher. It was in high school, and she was blocking home plate, and she got the ball, and my ankle, same thing, like stopped into her leg because they used to wear those paddings, and so I did it to the same ankle twice. So that ankle, every now and then, especially when it's cold, obviously that it gives in every so often, and I've fractured it and sprained it as an adult in CSUN. Doing Greek stuff, and because it was already weak, you've already, so it just comes back. So it's hard to recover from those. And then, I was trying to sink my knee, but the knee was from a car accident, actually. But yeah, so my ankles, both of my ankles, actually.
Wow.
Softball injury, sliding.
Shout out softball. Shout out sports.
Yeah.
So that's definitely the con. Your body takes a beating.
Beating for sure. That's the cons for sure.
Yeah, Kev, both his knees are out of here.
Yeah.
He had to buy some
From
new
basketball.
ones.
Well,
I
how
think
did
he got
that
them
happen?
at
Bad,
Walmart.
bad landing.
No, actually, some of it was just change direction and just like.
Yeah, it happens. So it don't take much.
Well, yeah,
It don't take
that's
much.
a lot of. I mean, running will do that to
Yeah,
you.
both his knees are out of here.
Yeah.
He had to go, like, literally go get new ones. Like, he had to go buy them.
What? I was like,
Like,
no.
I think you got
did, you
them
get did you get surgery or something?
Yeah, I had to get
I
What
think-
kind of
I think he
surgery
got-
did you have,
I think
Kevin?
I think he got them off Groupon, right? They was on sale.
Nah, man, I got mine at Kaiser.
I was about to say Costco, right?
Funny people. Nah, I had ACL surgeries.
Yeah, 2 of them, right? But on each of both
one
knees.
On each, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been fortunate to never have any surgeries, but I've definitely had some injuries. Growing injury, my fingers is demolished for sure. If you play football, you're gonna have bad fingers. That's come with the territory.
What do you mean bad fingers? Like the
You're
callus?
constantly smashing. You're constantly smashing them. They're getting bent. You're constantly grabbing somebody. It's just you use your fingers. You just use your fingers. Trey said he had both his knees drained from basketball. Both knees. Wow. Sports. And then the whole movie Concussion came out. But what's interesting? People do talk about hockey, but I feel like hockey gets a real pass.
Don't they?
Jesus, they get the biggest goddamn pass of all. You can fight in hockey.
Yeah.
You can literally fight in hockey.
Yeah.
Legally. I know somebody who got in a fight and got a felony.
Shut up.
Yes.
No, not in hockey though.
No, just
Regular.
period. Yeah.
I know.
What's the difference? Like what? You fight somebody because you don't like him or you mad? They go to jail and they get paid more? This is sick. So, but sports, what do you say the biggest con and the biggest pro is for sports, period? Yeah, from you.
Well, like you said, I think that the cons, that's easy. That you get injuries that you're not going to be able to recover. Your body's going to take, whatever you do to your body, you're going to feel it within like a few years.
Yeah.
That's what you feel, the effects of. So if you eat poor right now and you're not feeling it yet, you're going to feel it in about 2 years or a year.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. So yeah, I feel all the injuries from when I was a kid, you know. But the pros, think definitely brings some type of like consistency, hard work, teamwork. It makes you as a young child socialize and teach you how to talk to people. And then if you have some good coaches, it just kind of teaches you how to stay consistent with things and like hard work and just, you know, becoming great at something. I literally I'm not naturally good in sports. I have to work hard for it. So if I wanted to like do basketball, I just have to work hard and get good. But like I literally started playing softball since I was 5 years old. Remember, my dad has 8 kids. There's 8 of us. So what do you do with that many kids? You put them in sports.
Yeah, you got to.
And you got to keep them busy. And that's where all my energy went into. And I luckily love the sport.
Everybody come to the park.
Yeah.
Shit, we ain't got time to be doing different shit. Everybody come. Yeah. Everybody pick a team.
And my parents are so strict, so that was my only time to socialize because if I wasn't there, I was at home either cleaning, doing homework, or So it was something that you look forward to, making friends, hard work, and just having fun, and builds character. It makes you like you're not always gonna win. You know, you got to work hard if you want to get those wins. And I love to win. I would love, you know, winning teams. And one of my really good friends, I've known her since we were 8 years old, and we met at Little League at Nielsen Field. And we played softball and All-Stars. So I think it's great. It just, I mean, I think if anything, put your kids in sports. It's.
Is it worth it, Jackie?
Yes.
Is it worth your ankles? Kev, is it worth your knees? Was it all worth your knees?
Man. Yeah, if you make it.
If you make it. No, I'm saying at this point.
At this point, I mean,
Because
it was.
how many people? Okay.
You had fun, right? You enjoyed it.
How many people didn't cost their body that didn't make it? There's more people it's a whole lot of people whose body, mostly, if you play sports for a long period of time, you're seeing the effects of it now.
Yeah.
But even those
Almost
that
100%
make it
people.
into the pros, they're not. So a lot of them don't play for many years in the pros, and then their money goes by fast
Many
because people
years.
don't.
Oh, you talking about majority of them? Okay.
Yeah, they don't. You know, majority of them don't play that many years in sports.
That's true.
And then they don't know how to save their money, so their money's gone. So it's kind of like you're asking them the same thing: was it worth it?
Well, yeah. I'm asking you. Was it worth it? Was it
Yes.
worth it? I would have to say this too. I love sports. I really do. I love the competitive nature of humans. I think it's necessary. I think if we didn't have sports, we would fight more. I think we would be more aggressive towards one another because the fact of the matter, like going to the gym or anything else, you have to release that aggression. You have to put it in something. You have to throw your trash somewhere. Like emotions are we have emotional trash as well. We have to throw that out. We have to get rid of it. I think sports is a great way to do it. We have this incredible desire to fight. I think boxing, yes, it's brutal. Absolutely, it's brutal, but at least it's monitored, so that way it's as least deadly as possible because it has to happen. It has to happen. We have it's like animal in us, like animalistic to just compete and go against. It's just in us. So I think sports gives us a platform to release that in such a way where it's not what it could be. It's organized. It's organized sports. It's organized, and then we get the benefit of team. Then we get the benefit of building character, the benefit of working hard and truly getting better. It's one of the most. I would say sports is one of the most used analogies when it comes to. I feel like I'm echoing. It's one of the most used analogies when it comes to like working hard or like, you know, being motivated or keep going when you're tired. Don't quit. I want to be the greatest. Usually sports are the ones that we compare it to or we use as an example. You watch a motivational video, you're going to see Jordan in there, Kobe. You're going to see a lot of sports figures in there. And you're going to see them sweating in the gym. You got to work hard. So we all understand that as humans. So that's why I think it's a great outlet for us. What I think has changed now over time is that technology has gotten to place and we start trying to figure out how we can prolong sports. or create more of them. I remember I was watching the Olympics last year, and everybody was clowning me and laughing at me because I was talking about this sport called handball, and everybody was like, "Oh, did you see handball in the Olympics?
No.
Did you see Olympic handball?
No.
Can you remember the Olympic handball I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
And I remember that, and I was like, no, this is a really a good sport. It bridges the gap of football and basketball. It's really like soccer and basketball and football a little bit, but I've never seen anything like that. I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool, and it's actually spreading a lot amongst in different countries. We got football here, so it kind of takes up a lot of the sports time. But nevertheless, sports are they're trying to make them less, obviously less aggressive. In basketball, we look at basketball. It's one of the most popular sports. They say now, oh, you foul every time. Everything is a foul now. Well, yeah, they're trying to protect people now. And guess what? The players want to be protected. The players want to be protected, and as fans, you want them to be protected. Like that's so it's kind of like we really can't complain. Yeah, it's a tough thing to do, to run your body into people or to put it at full speed. I'm gonna ask you out there, if you listening right now, when the last time you ran at full speed? Majority of people probably ain't ran at full speed in years. Full speed. I'm not saying getting your jog. I'm not talking about the treadmill. I'm saying getting out there running full speed. Jackie runs full speed because she plays softball.
And every time I'm down first base, that's
Right, you run full speed. But once you are a person in sports, it's sports. What else will allow you to run full speed? Would you ever run full speed if it wasn't for sports, Kevin? Never.
No, you have to be.
I'm not going to just go out there and run full speed.
I almost did this past weekend.
Just go
I
run
went
full speed.
hiking at night. We saw a coyote.
Well, that's the
I was about to. I was like, if this motherfucker comes to me,
Yeah, with the coyote.
I'm done.
Yeah, no one wants to see elk because I saw that on the news too. They was like out walking around and coyotes out there just causing some mayhem. But there is this change happening in sports, even in football. And the sports all the way around. Like, what do you think about players not wanting to be a part of, playing the All-Star games, or players wanting to participate in more games? We saw college players deciding that they were not going to play in some of the bowl games, some of the big names. What do you think about that? All right, we've seen, what was it, a few years ago when the Spurs, Popovich didn't play like his whole starting five for like 2 games straight or something like that, and everyone got upset, and he was trying to conserve them. They was like, yo, because at the same time it is that we do pay for entertainment. So at the same time, should we say, hey, we pay you to do this? We want you to be brutal and deadly, like boxing. Like, no one wants to see a boxing when no one gets hit, right?
Right.
You actually want to see a knockout. Do you? When you watch a boxing, do you want to see a knockout?
You kind of do,
Ooh,
yeah.
you sick person. You sick person, you. Y'all some sick people. All right, who doesn't want to see a knockout in a boxing match? Matt, you go to a hockey game, who doesn't want to see a fight?
Or like the UFC ones, too.
You want to see somebody get their ass whooped. We love it. If nobody gets their ass whooped, you're like, where did I pay my money? Matter of fact, it's the first thing you'll say. Oh, man, I shouldn't have paid for that. You don't care if it's $10. Kill him.
Oh my God.
That's really how we feel. If there was something that would people like it used to be, where people would fight to the death, we would pay to see that.
Well, kind of like the UFC too. Like the girls and the guys. It's like you want to see that, like the knockout. But then at the end, you kind of feel bad though, don't you?
We would pay to see people kill each other.
That's no.
Man, are you serious?
I'm not.
Yeah, good point, Kev. That's what you see in the movies.
You comfortable with it?
Yeah, we already comfortable.
You comfortable with seeing somebody die?
We used to see. We used to see. That's what it used to be. The gladiators and stuff. People used to come.
Blowing this way back.
Yeah, see them fight a lion. Let's see them get mauled by a lion. Let's see who's gonna win. And that's what it is. We would pay to see 2 people fight to the death. If it was like 2 of the best, like
Gladiators.
yeah, 2 of the best gladiators. Like they were famous. somebody has to die to the death, we would pay. It would make more money than anything has ever have made. And it was legal because it was organized.
Like, you know, it's
Come
gonna
on.
be a fight.
Yeah,
You know
it's going to be a
but
real fight.
you gotta die.
Somebody's going to get their eyes clawed out, and it's going to be brutal. We want to see it. Look at Jackie.
I don't think I can do that.
Jackie's like, what's going on here?
Am I listening? Like, are y'all listening to this?
No, I know. No, I'm telling you how sick we are, though, as humans. Like,
I
I'm just being real.
personally wouldn't pay for that.
We used to do it, Jackie. It
You
used
know,
to be the.
Are you on Facebook?
What
You know
do you
what?
think the Romans used to do for entertainment?
I know that, but we're not there anymore. I think we're better people than that. I personally think so.
They shut down circuits.
Yeah.
I cannot.
No. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think that what we
I can't
are
even
now,
watch
no.
those YouTube videos that people post on Facebook when kids are fighting each other. I have to exit. I can't watch
You
it.
don't watch the fighting videos.
No, I don't. I promise you, I don't.
Wait, you meant the kids or people? Because nobody wants to see kids die. Like no one's no one's out here like, yeah, I definitely pay to see two kids die. That's just no. Come on, who are you? Sick? No,
not
of
even
course
just
not
kids, but like people. But like
you don't watch people fighting on YouTube. Come
No.
on, you ain't never watched it. Come on,
I've seen it,
couple
but-
of them- come on.
No, I've seen it, but I don't like
Come
how
on,
I feel
come on.
after watching it.
Come
So
on,
I just
Jackie.
when I click it,
You know how Facebook do you too. It keep you on the same videos. Come on,
No.
Jack. You ain't never watched like 4 fights in a
I've
row.
seen it, but I don't like to watch it, so I'll exit
But
it.
do you hate watch it then?
Yes,
But
I
you do watch
hate how
it.
I feel.
But you do watch it.
No, not anymore. I used to. I used to watch
You
them.
used to watch them.
Keith,
so
are you
you
serious?
did-
I can't watch those. You can watch those,
I no, you know what? I feel like a dirtbag every time I watch them.
right?
But they're so entertaining sometimes. It's like, oh, you do want to
Like
see
there's
it.
a few that are funny because they're like
You
probably
do
two
wanna see
drunk
it.
guys.
You
If
just
it-
want to see it. It's no, I don't care if it's two sober people. You want to see a good fight.
No, see if they're really getting their butts kicked, I cannot.
I don't see
watch
anybody
it.
get jumped or anything, but I was, two people standing there. It's like, oh, okay, this is going to be interesting. 'Cause
Especially when I see kids fight.
This
on
is
that,
how.
I can't.
Well, I don't really be seeing kids. I don't know what you be watching, Jackie. What's in your timeline, man?
Yeah, because that's what they do. They fight each other and they post it on YouTube.
If we had to remove a sport, one sport, Jackie, which one would it be? We got too many sports in the world. Which one is it going to be?
From
Is it
the
gonna be
basic
rugby?
from the basic sports that we watch on a daily, or like all
No,
sports,
I'm
like
gonna give you-
bowling. Is
I'm-
bowling
I'm-
a sport?
I'm gonna give you five. I'm gonna give you five. One gotta go.
Okay, that's
Okay.
easier.
You ready?
Yes.
Rugby,
Rugby,
soccer,
soccer,
basketball,
basketball,
football,
football,
baseball.
and baseball. One of them has got to go.
One has gotta go. Who you driving?
You know what? They're gonna kill me because there's so many fans of this sport. I just can't become a fan of it. I've tried. Soccer.
Oh,
I just cannot. Soccer's got to
she's
go.
dead in the world sport.
I know.
She
I
said
know.
soccer is out of here.
I've tried to
And you
get into
Mexican?
it.
No one can. No one.
I'm
can
a
believe
Mexican who was raised on baseball.
That. No one can believe that, Jackie.
I know. We're rare.
Because it's
I'm a rare
stereotype.
kind.
It's a stereotype.
I know.
You just had some unpopular.
I love
Mexicans.
breaking stereotypes.
You just said some unpopular Mexican
I'm
shit.
sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. But I grew up on baseball.
You hear? Soccer. Soccer.
And football and basketball are like fast-paced sports, which are...
Which one you cutting, Kev? Who's got to go?
Rugby.
Rugby's out? The other world sport? Rugby's out of here?
Them choices, what else you
Ah.
Not cutting basketball, not cutting football.
Not cutting basketball, not cutting football.
Baseball's the American sport. You can't cut
Baseball.
Baseball, I mean,
that. Stop it.
Ooh.
Stop it.
baseball. Baseball.
because if you cut baseball, then you kind of cut softball too.
Yes.
That's kind of, you know.
So don't cut
Okay.
it.
No, you don't. No, you don't cut soft. You cut baseball.
Nah,
I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah. Well, okay. He said, who would I cut? I'd probably cut. I'll probably have to cut rugby. I'll probably cut
You
rugby.
watch the rugby game probably.
I'll cut rugby, and I feel bad because it doesn't require a lot of equipment to play. It's just, to me it just looks like it hurts, guys.
Goodness gracious.
But
It
you're
looks
not
like
playing
hurts.
it. You're just watching it.
But it just looks like it hurts, man.
Soccer's pretty brutal too, though.
Soccer has, Jackie. If we're comparing soccer to rugby, the show is over. No, you're
I'm
not.
gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna stay quiet.
No, you're not.
All right.
Have you watched rugby?
Yes.
Have you watched soccer?
Yes.
And you trying to tell me that soccer is just as
Okay,
brutal?
there's more hits in rugby, but the soccer hits are pretty brutal as well.
Yeah,
when
but
they
it's-
do happen.
No, it is, but it's illegal. It's illegal to do it. It's legal in rugby.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
supposed to hit him hard,
Yeah.
take his face off.
Okay, can I change my answer?
No,
We'll do rugby. You're right.
Yeah, because people was gonna knock you over for soccer. You can't,
All right.
you can't just cut soccer out.
No, we're keeping soccer, guys. It's
What's wrong with
okay.
you?
Everybody stay
You trying to
calm.
cut soccer?
We're keeping soccer.
All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. Soccer would be the last one I cut because I just understand what that means. That is to the world. People who have no shoes play soccer, Jackie. Jeez, you don't.
Dang, you're making me feel bad now.
You know what about those third world countries? They at least got soccer. At least soccer.
they have
Jackie.
baseball too.
You need equipment.
Not necessarily.
You gotta have something to hit. You gotta have something to throw and something to catch with. You don't need none of that for soccer. You need one ball. It's like one fish feeding 20 people.
Dang. Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
change my answer.
No, it's too late. No, you gonna get booed. That's what's about to happen. I'm booing Jackie for ruling out soccer. She don't care about none of the poor people.
I'm sorry, guys. I do care about.
We're gonna
poor
take a quick
people.
break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. And it's a millennial show. On the radio show with the good news. I'm sorry, we clowning y'all. That about wraps up everything, Jackie.
It
That about wraps up
does.
the show for tonight. I am happy, however, even though our guest didn't come, it's okay.
Aw, womp womp
It's okay. It
womp.
happens, man. But the show must go on.
Yeah.
I know he was coming from a distance, so it's all good. Maybe we can reschedule him or put him back, and we can bring him back out for y'all because y'all have a lot of fun listening to what he got to say. He's well traveled. He's pretty unique, and he just he's a good vibing person. He has good energy. So really hope y'all get to meet him pretty soon. We'll work that out for y'all. But in the meantime, I've been cooking. If y'all looking at what is this? What is it called? Snapgram? What is that called?
Insta stories.
Insta stories. If y'all looking at Insta stories, you see that I started chefing me up a meal. I'm excited for the smothered chicken, broccoli, vegetables on a bed of rice. Ooh, it's gonna be good. No, y'all can't have none. $5 a plate. And
Oh damn.
if people start hitting me up, I might start selling them good plates. Who want a good plate? Come on down to Good News to get you a good plate. No, I'm just joking, everybody. But we have fun, Jackie. You have a good time.
I always have a good time with you, Keith.
Yeah, it went
And
by
Kevin.
fast.
Shout out to
It
Kevin.
Went by fast too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for us tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed yourself on this Monday night. We will see y'all Friday. I'm your host, Keith Good News, and like I always say, sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy, but either way, it's all good. Good night, everybody.
Good time. Yeah, you know we having good time. Good time. In the summer sunshine, yeah, we having good time. Good time. Yeah, good time.